This is Bruno with a new segment called 10 Minutes or Less with Bruno No BS. A very simple, casual interview. No fancy cameras here. Today I have the honor to speak with Bill, president of Crown Roofing here in Florida. How you doing, buddy?
Good, Bruno. How about yourself, man?
I'm doing good, man. Try to enjoy the weather. How long have you been in the roofing industry?
I got into roofing in 2004. I've been in construction since I graduated college in 2001. So, you know, it puts me about 19 years in construction, right at about 16 years in roofing.
When did you realize actually roofing would be a career for you? Because, you know, you do have a college degree, I guess, I'm assuming, you know.
Hold on. This is a career? Hold on.
Oh, hey! Sit right here.
You know, I tell you what, it's, I think a lot of people in the industry all say the same. This is, you know, it's a very forgiving industry. You can make a lot of money in it. There's some really, really good people in here. And I think from day one, I saw kind of the big picture. And it just, over the years, it took some time to evolve. But, you know, I would say probably, you know, sometime 2008 through 2010, as we, you know, really hit the bottom of the market, but still found that we could still make money. I said to myself, like, okay, you know, it's been about 5-6 years in the industry. This is where I want to stay. I've tried to get out a couple times. It will never let you out.
Don't tell me this.
No.
Everyone say the same thing. It's like a mafia.
Well, it's the mafia. Once you're in, you're in. Yeah.
All right. So, hey, it's a secret, man. What happened in roofing is staying roofing, you know?
It's like Vegas, baby.
Yep. Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like a challenge to have companies in Florida? Because Florida is a state all year round, good weather, right? So there's a lot of, how do you say, storm chase roofers that come all over the United States when the weather is bad and the winter, they come here. And a lot of times, and I've seen a lot, you know, I'm not trying to criticize anyone, but a lot of times you've seen those people that do a poor quality workmanship. How do you feel? You feel like it's a challenge for you?
It's definitely a challenge. I mean, I think any good roofer that's been here for a long time, we all succeed and we rise to the top, right? I mean, the whole cream rises to the top. You're going to have your challenges with stormers coming in, and you're going to have your challenges with guys that operate inside of Florida. You know, I think if you do a good job, you stand behind your product. You know, we all have issues. This is construction, right? Not everything's 100% all the time. If you stand behind your product, you know, and have faith in it, do your job, and I think you'll succeed. There are some issues with guys coming in from out of state, but it also allows us to have, you know, to go and fix their work after the fact. None of us want to do it, but, you know, it does happen.
A lot of times people say, you know, the hurricane is good for all roofers, but at the same time, a lot of times they say it all depends what type of hurricane we have, you know. So, and I always tell everyone, you know, that's my mentality, you know. I don't have no problem having maybe Hurricane 1 or 2, like strain. Well, every time it passes there, I have a problem because it could take people's life, and I do not want that.
Clearly, none of us want to see loss of life. That's tragic, and no one wants that. It's an oddball in that you have a ripening economy after a tragedy, right? And that's right. How this natural flow goes. You know, but
does generate a lot of work, right? When a hurricane comes, and you know,
it does. And you know, I'll look at the last one I have in here with Irma, and that was a weird unbalancing. Everyone looks at roofing and go, "Oh, you guys must be, you know, killing it right out the gate." Well, anyone that has, you know, contracts in place knows that you have this backside to price increases and trying to get your pricing back up. So you take it on the chin for a little bit, and knowing that the contracts you have upcoming are going to be, you know, going to be fruitful. So it's a challenge. You've got labor loss after a hurricane. You've got price increases. You know, you name it, man, and it's going to happen. So I think we held it together very well. We came out of the storm very strong. 19 was a great year. 2020 was primed to be a great year too. We're still sifting through what's happening right now, and you know, the biggest thing is we want people to be healthy, and that's the scariest part of all this, you know, COVID issue.
Right. Are you guys more concentrated in residential or commercial?
We have a very good balance right now, and that's a good question. You know, for a number of years, and I'll still keep this as a super secret squirrel society here. We were always known for residential, and Chris and my background also was in commercial, so it was only natural that over the course of time we were going to start to shine on the commercial piece. We're at a really good balance right now at about 60-40 residential to commercial, and we're hoping to increase that. This is an odd time too, in that naturally, just by the rapid decline in residential, we're probably going to see the commercial percentages increase.
Do you have a family, kids?
I do. I've been married for 10 years this year. I have a 7.5-year-old daughter and a 3.5-year-old son.
Let me ask another question. How hard it is to separate business and family?
Boy, you've got these down right, huh? I tell you what, that is when you're starting a business, my daughter was just about 6 months old when we started this, and some of the most challenging years of my life. There's times I look back and wish I could recapture those first couple years. The sacrifice was actually a true sacrifice in the beginning to get this thing to where it's at. Clearly, So
I'm sure a lot of times you slept on the sofa, right?
Keep it quiet. But yeah, it was a challenge, and that balance. And if I ever give advice to anyone, is even I'm still successful. I'm married. I have a loving wife, love my family. I've seen so many of those in our industry that suffer the ultimate sacrifice, and I don't wish that on anyone, because family is number one, right? And for what it is,
brother.
It is, man. So for what it is, it's you got to bend, and I'm at the point in my life now where it's the kids,
everything's stable, everything's all right, under control. Okay,
I gotta go watch my kids. Yep, gotta go watch my kids' events. Got to go to their school events. Don't want to miss out on a thing.
What do you see for the future of our roofing industry, our new generation?
I think we need the new generation. So much. It's odd to say I'm 40 years old and I'm an old soul in our industry.
You look young, buddy. I know. You were like on the 30s, man.
Yeah, no, just turned 40, and I feel like I'm about 80 right now. But for what it is, and I think we need to do a better part as an industry to get some of these younger kids in, fresh out of college, knowing that there's some great money in this industry. We've seen it, and to put that in front of these kids coming out of school and go, hey, look, here's a career path for you. I know it's not the sexiest industry, but there are some great people in it. It's hard to get out of. There's always a need for roofing, right? It doesn't matter how depressed the economy is. You still have to have your structures repaired if you're living in them. I started on just a pure sales end. I ended up learning estimating, had some really good business practicum, and turned that into a roofing company.
There you go. Yeah, you create your own business. You're a successful entrepreneur.
Yeah, and you can start from either end. You can be out in the field, work your way up, and own your own roofing company.
Any messages out there for the people watching this video, my followers, people that follow Crown Roofing, could be towards the coronavirus?
We want everyone to be safe. I think anyone in our industry, we want to work, but we need to do it safely. I think that's probably the biggest piece I have right now, and it's a balancing act for everyone. We have to do what the CDC says. We have to do it in a safe way.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Guil. Hope to see you soon. We are very close to each other. I'm in Port St. Lucie, you in Pompano Beach. So next time I'm around.
I'm at corporate in Sarasota, so I'm about 3.5 from you.
Oh, I thought it was in Pompano Beach. Oh,
no,
okay,
so in Sarasota. Corporate's in Sarasota.
Okay, the corporate is in Sarasota. Okay, so next time I'm in Sarasota, I promise I'll stop by. Once this coronavirus is over, and we'll grab a lunch together, all right?
All right, sir. Thank you, Bruno.
All right, you be safe out there, brother.